Let's begin here at the Mississippi River. In his classic 1883 travel book, Life on the Mississippi, Mark Twain reminded us that the Mississippi is well worth reading about. He went on to say, "It is not a commonplace river, but on the contrary, it is in all ways remarkable." It is here that we remember Huckleberry Finn on a raft with Jim. It was a short scene in Twain's classic novel, but the image is timeless. Samuel Clemens, better known as Mark Twain, was drawn to the river. He grew up here in Hannibal, Missouri, and it's still a lovely town. Its current population is about 17,000 residents. Hannibal is also a town that has embraced its literary legacy. Twain is everywhere in this quaint and friendly riverside community. Mark Twain and his characters are celebrated in almost every aspect of this riverside town. Tom Sawyer, Becky Thatcher, and Twain himself will live forever in this quaint and peaceful village where you can literally follow in the footsteps of one of America's greatest authors. Mark Twain was a Freemason, and thanks to Worshipful Master Jeff Williams, I was privileged to get a fast tour of Hannibal Masonic Lodge number 28. They honor Brother Clemens with a painting. Clemens himself was made a Mason in 1861 at the Polar Star Lodge number 79 in St. Louis. This is where Mark Twain's long journey began. Right here in this house is where he was raised, on the banks of the Mississippi River. This is where he was experiencing his boyhood adventures, which led to those classic novels, The Adventures of Tom Sawyer and The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. And my wife is going to pan around, and opposite Mark Twain's house is Becky Thatcher's home. Some businesses flourish while others fail, but the effort never ceases. It was here that Sam Clemens would experience the raw experiences of life that he would later document in his novels and travel books. The downtown section of Hannibal where Twain and his family lived is well preserved and maintained. We happened to visit here early in the season when it was less crowded. During the summer, Hannibal is busy, exciting, crowded, and populated with tourists and literary fans from around the world. I'm quite the fan of Mark Twain and find myself rereading various of his books every now and again. While the river holds my attention, as it should, there is another location up the road that can't be ignored. The Cave. Yes, the cave. Any reader of The Adventures of Tom Sawyer will recall Tom and Becky's adventures in the cave. Young Sam Clemens knew this area quite well and wrote his name on the wall, as did Jesse James, who once hid out here. Follow along as I wander the cave, reliving those exciting moments as Tom and Becky got lost among the twisting paths and deep, dark corners. Remember when Tom saw Injun Joe? There is danger at every curve, and poor Becky is distraught. How will they possibly ever make it out? There is magic in the cave today, and still a lot of mystery. I recommend this tour wholeheartedly, and bring your camera. It takes about an hour to finish the guided tour, and it's well worth your time. Take a moment and wander along with me.
I hope to visit Hannibal, Missouri again one day. In the meantime, I think I'll reread a few of my favorite Mark Twain books, and I have a lot of favorite Mark Twain books. And until next time, I'll see you along the dusty trail.